and welcome back to my channel. It is a few days after Christmas, and you know what? We've spent a lot of money. Some of us may be thinking now, okay, we are tight, the budget is tight, we spent all that we had extra on Christmas, and I get it. I'm right there with you. Had a lot of fun over the holidays, but now it's time to get back on track. And so I've done many of these budget videos, extreme budget videos before. It's almost a challenge for me to see what can I make from the smallest amount of money. So I thought I'm gonna start a series, and I'm gonna do a series, a $10 series, y'all. I have a $10 bill here. And I thought I'm gonna see how much that I can get and how many meals I can make for just myself with $10. I've had lots of comments on these videos of people who are saying, it's just me, it's one person, I'm a single, it's just cooking for one person. I've had lots of people ask for complete meals, days of meals, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I only have $10, period. And so sometimes those videos are harder for me to do because I do work a full-time job, but with it being Christmas break, I am off for the next few days. And so I'm gonna take my $10 and I'm gonna see what I can get and how many meals, hopefully how many days I can eat for just $10. I want to film several of these, each one from a different store. I would like to do Dollar General, Aldi, Walmart, then just a basic grocery store, and maybe Dollar General. So I am here now at my Dollar Tree, and I have $10, and I'm gonna eat with $10. So I'm not even sure what I'm gonna get. I don't even have a plan. I usually plan these out, but I wanted to keep it very authentic to where if I only had a $10 bill and I just walked in the store blind, what would I do? That's what we're gonna do. So let's go into Dollar General. Let's see what we can get with $10. Okay, I am out of Dollar General. I went slightly over budget. I paid $10.71, but they had 2 items on sale for 25 cents each, and it's gonna add tons of flavor, so I could not pass it up for an extra 70 cents. I mean, I could dig that up in my car. So let me get home and I'll show you what we got, and we're gonna get to making some meals. So here is everything that I got at Dollar Tree. Here you can see my total was $10.71. So I did go a little bit over, but this stir fry blend, which is broccoli, carrots, peas, and peppers, was only 25 cents. You can see that. So I couldn't pass that up. And this seasoning blend, onion, celery, red and green bell pepper with parsley, 25 cents. So that's gonna add tons of flavor and some veggies to my meals. So this is what I got. I got the pancake and waffle mix. I wanted eggs, they didn't have eggs, so that changed my breakfast plan. So I got that with the pancake syrup and these sausage links. There are 6. So I'm gonna try to jazz this up somehow, but I got that. I got this John Morrell smoked sausage, diced tomatoes, diced potatoes, a pound of red kidney beans, and a pound of jasmine rice. This was $10. I wonder how many meals I can eat with just these ingredients. All right, so here we are. We're gonna make some breakfast, pancakes. I have 6 of these sausages. So I wanna save 2 for a recipe I'm hoping to do later on. Okay, so we're gonna make these up by the package directions. We're just gonna do 1 cup of the mix and see what we get. Okay, so here's 1 cup. I measured, and this box has 3 cups. So I've got my 1 cup. I'm gonna add in 3/4 a cup of water. All right, let's get this all mixed up. Let's make some pancakes. Have my pan heated up with just a little bit of oil. I'm gonna put 2 of my sausage links here. They are fully cooked, so I'm just gonna kind of brown them up there a little bit. Okay, so now I have a little oil in the pan. My pancake batter. Okay, I think I'm gonna have enough for like 4 or 5 of these little tiny pancakes. Okay, that 1 cup of pancake mix made 5 pancakes. So 3 cups of that mix, I'm gonna have 15 pancakes to eat over the next few days. So that looks like a good breakfast to me. Yummy. Okay, today for lunch, I think I'm gonna take this can of diced potatoes and I'm gonna be taking some of this seasoning blend. I'm using this across multiple recipes. So I'm not using all of it. I think I'm gonna come up with a potato soup for lunch. I love potato soup. I think that the onions and peppers will give it some flavor because normally I would like to use some type of a milk product, half and half, evaporated milk, just milk, or even chicken broth to make this. But we're making some potato soup today. Again, the only spices I'm using is salt, pepper, and an oil. That's all for this. So I'm gonna get this going in the pot. We're gonna make some potato soup for lunch. Okay, I've put just a little bit of oil in the bottom of my soup pot, and I have about a 1/4. Yeah, about a 1/4 of this bag, about that much of the seasoning blend that I'm going to use. I'm gonna get that right into the pot and saute those veggies for just a few minutes. I do have this much of that seasoning blend, which is about 3/4 of it. I'm gonna save that for another recipe. Okay, I have sauteed these veggies for a couple minutes just to develop that flavor. Now we're gonna go in with our diced potatoes. Potatoes like salt and pepper. Lots of pepper. Let's give this a stir. I'm gonna add another can of water. I'm gonna bring this up to a boil. Let those potatoes get really soft. Okay, this has cooked for about 30 minutes. Smells good. I am going to take a potato masher, mash a few of these up, and we're gonna give it a taste. Okay, here is that soup. I left some chunks in there because I like some chunks in my potato soup. If you wanted yours more creamy, you could certainly use an immersion blender. I don't have an immersion blender, so this is what we're doing. So I'm going to dish this up. We're gonna give this Dollar Tree potato soup a good taste. Here is my bowl of soup. I want it cool just a little bit before I taste it. But that gave me enough for one good bowl of soup, and I have enough for another bowl of soup. So here we have our bowl of potato soup. I love potato soup. So let's give it a taste. But for a $10 budget for groceries at the Dollar Tree and not fresh ingredients, it's pretty good. Of course, it would be better if I had milk to put in it. Cheese would be good. If I had some sort of bread or crackers, that would be good too. But this is fine. There's something so comforting about potato soup. Okay, I'm gonna start working on dinners. And I think I'm gonna take this stir-fry blend, which has the broccoli, carrots, snap peas, yellow bell peppers. And I'm gonna take one of these sausages. And I'm gonna make a sheet pan meal with that. And I'm gonna meal prep this. I'm gonna do this meal prep style. I'm gonna be using that with some rice, but I know I'm not gonna need all of this for just that sheet pan meal. I'm gonna go ahead and cook up all of this rice and just have it ready so I can use it with other meals. So I'm gonna get the rice rinsed and I'm gonna cook it in the Instant Pot. And then I'm gonna get this on a sheet pan and in the oven. And I'm gonna save one of these sausages and use it in a different meal. So let's see how many meals I can get out of this. I'm hoping 3 meals. So let's see how it turns out. All right, so this bag of jasmine rice is 2 cups of rice. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this rinsed and in the Instant Pot. And I'm going to put 3 cups of water in the Instant Pot with it. There's my rice. 3 cups of water. Make sure the vent is closed. I'm going to put rice. And we're just gonna let it go. Okay, I'm gonna start by getting this whole bag of stir-fry blend on my sheet pan. It looks like there's more carrots than anything. Okay, I've never used this blend before. I did let it go ahead and thaw out in the fridge because I didn't want it being this big frozen chunk. So let me cut up my John Morrell sausage. One of these out. Look at my new knife my daughter got me for Christmas. I love it. Just gonna cut these in little coins. All right, let's spread the sausages on here. I might do half another sausage. I don't know. I'm gonna kind of look and see, because there's not as many veggies as I was hoping. I think I'm just gonna get 2 meals from this. So I'm only gonna do the 1 John Morrell. All right, and so let me take a little bit of olive oil, some salt, some pepper. Since I'm not using any other seasonings, I'm gonna go a little heavier with the pepper. Let me give that a toss. I also got this cute little utensil for Christmas. Handy. I'm gonna give all this a good mix. There is a lot of water in here. That's for where the veggies were thawed or frozen, so that all that water came out. So that's fine. It'll bake off in the oven. All right, so I'm gonna put this in the oven at 425 for about 20 minutes. Here's my rice all finished. Here is that sheet pan meal out of the oven. I'm gonna package this up into 2 meals. Okay, so I just took half a cup of rice and put in the bottom of each of these bowls, these containers. Now I'm gonna divide my sausage and veggies. It's a big old carrot there. Into each of the bowls. And there we have 2 meals. We'll have one for dinner tonight, one for lunch tomorrow. And we still have this big old bowl of rice left. It is the next day, day 2. And I'm gonna prepare these beans. I think I'm gonna make them into chili beans. This is 1 pound red kidney beans. So I'm gonna look through these beans and get them soaking this morning so that we can make these into chili for some dinner tonight. You know what I just realized? These are not a pound. They're 12 ounces. It's fine. It's fine. I just thought it was a pound, but it's 12 ounces. Okay. Okay, my beans have soaked. I'm gonna cook these up in the Instant Pot. So I put my 12 ounces of beans there. When you cook beans, you are going to want to add a fat. Normally I would put some ham or bacon in here, bacon grease, Crisco, something like that. For the sake of this video, I'm just using vegetable oil because the only thing I'm using is vegetable oil, salt, and pepper. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon of oil to the beans. And I'm gonna get these covered in water. Okay, we've got the water in there. I'm gonna add some salt. I'm going to set my Instant Pot to 50 minutes. And we're just gonna let it cook our beans. All right, my beans have been cooked. I'm gonna use some seasoning blend, this John Morrell sausage, this can of diced tomatoes, and we're gonna make a chili. So I'm going to dice up this John Morrell sausage, and I'm going to be sauteing that with some of this seasoning blend in my Instant Pot. I put my Instant Pot on the saute function and added a little oil so that I could saute the sausage and veggies a little bit before I build my chili. I'm just looking for a caramelization there on the sausage. So I'm just going to saute this for just a few minutes. I am going to save some of the seasoning blend for one more meal. But once I have sauteed my sausage and veggies, I'm now ready to build my chili. So I'm going to add in those cooked kidney beans. I'm going to add in this can of diced tomatoes, and then I'm going to give this a mix. I am going to add in a can of water, and then I'm going to give this a stir, and I'm going to add some seasonings. Now, I'm keeping the seasonings very simple in this challenge. I'm only using salt and pepper. If you had garlic powder, that would be amazing to add. If you had cumin or chili powder, any of those types of seasonings that you wanted to add, if you have that on hand, add it. It will just increase the flavor. So I'm now going to just let this simmer here on the saute function on my Instant Pot, and then I can keep this warm just like you would in a slow cooker. So here is my chili all ready to go. And here is our chili. It looks really good. It smells really good. So let's give it a taste. So here we are with the chili and the sausage and the tomatoes and the onions. Let's give it a taste. I mean, of course, if I had chili powder, garlic powder, yes, this would be a little better. But it's really good. For this budget challenge, it's really good. If I had cheese or sour cream, yes, it would be even better. But it's really good, y'all. That's good. Okay, this meal is a stretch, but it's fine. I really wanted eggs, and then when that didn't work out, that kind of changed this up, but it's fine. We are going to be just fine. So I have this much rice left. I have these 2 sausages and this much of the seasoning blend left. And I think I'm just going to make a basic fried rice. So let's just get over to the stove and let's make a fried rice. All right, I just cut those sausages into bite-sized pieces. I'm going to saute that up in the pan first with what's left of this seasoning blend. Okay, so this has been sauteing for a bit. It smells good. Let's get the rice in there. Okay, here it is with the rice. The rice was cold, so I'm having to kind of break up some pieces. I'm wanting it to get a little bit more of a fry on it, so I think I'm going to add a little bit of water just to get it going a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to keep working this rice around, letting that water cook down. Now, if you had an egg, by all means put an egg in here. Any seasonings that you like, whatever you have on hand, put it in. If you have soy sauce or hoisin sauce, put it in. I'm just using salt and pepper. That's all I'm going to put. I just salt and peppered. Just do that to taste. I'm just going to continue just working this rice around and cooking that water off. I mean, I probably didn't put a tablespoon of water in there, maybe a little bit more. I'm just going to keep stirring this. This will make a really good 2 meals. And that's quite a bit of rice. I want it to get a little bit of crispy edges, so I'm going to just let that sit for a little bit. And we'll check it in a few minutes. Okay, I think she's done. All right, let's get it on the plate. Okay, here is that fried rice with the seasoning blend and the sausage cut up in it. Very minimal seasoning. So let's see how it tastes. You know what? That is not bad. To have not had soy sauce or garlic powder or anything like that. I actually really like this. Wow. I'm so surprised. I was totally expecting this to be so bland. It's not. That's good. All right, so there you have it. We ate for 4 days on $10. That's $2.50 per day. I think that's pretty good. They were very filling meals. I did not feel the need to snack. I missed a little bit of sweetness, but the pancakes kind of help with that. I have a lot of that pancake syrup left. Not a lot of variety in this challenge. I haven't done many of these where it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner for just one person, so I had a lot of leftovers, which you need to use. So with this being my first time doing this type of a challenge, I feel like there was a lot of repetition, but I ate and I was full and I was not hungry. And so if all I had was $10 and this is what I could get, I would be happy with that. I mean, of course, if you have other things on hand, you could add to, take away, change it up. This is just a suggestion. This is just what I came up with on these 4 particular days. But I do feel like you can eat for $10 from the Dollar Tree for 4 days for just one person. So I hope that you like this video. Again, there will be more in this series coming out in the future where I try $10 at a different store and see what I can come up with. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. All of those things help my channel out so much. It also lets me know what it is that you guys like to see. I hope you all are having a great beginning to 2024, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.